Hi, Genki Call here with the Tower of Doom for the week of June 6th, 2022. I have a ton of teams for you. I've just spent probably an hour making sure that I have plenty of different options for you folks. But the most important thing to remember is any any yellow attack team that you have for Guild Wars is going to work in the Tower of Doom. So I will include a link to my post with on my forum with all of my yellow attack teams for you to look at, but I have a bunch of other teams that I put together as well um, that I'm going to share with you. But this first one's really easy. Triple Finesse with Nimbus Bow. Now, I do have several teams for people without any legendaries. This is one of them. Finesse is just a common troop that you will get if you have ever used any guild seals. It's a guild guardian, and the secret to this troop is having it traded. Now, it's very expensive to trade. This is something I would recommend using Orb of Wisdom on to get it traded because it's just that good. Not Major Orb, just regular Orb of Wisdom. Get it traded up as much as you can, and then for the third trait, use an Orb of Wisdom because this +4 to all skills to Strix allies when matching 4+ gems. It's awesome because, especially awesome because when you have more than one finesse, it stacks. So +4, add a second, +8, add a third, +12 to all stats. Now you must use Stormcaller because it does, every time you cast, it'll give 6 mana to all other allies, which means you can just loop and loop and loop. Plus, double skull damage versus yellow enemies and double damage from the spell if they use yellow mana. That includes on the tower or on the dooms themselves. They use yellow, then it's gonna do the extra damage. Now remember that the dooms are immune to everything imaginable. No lethal damage, no devour, no stun, no curse, no freeze, nothing is going to work on those. No status effects at all. You just have to kill them with skulls and or spells. So, Nimbus Bow, some of you may be thinking, I don't have the Nimbus Bow. I can't get that. It's in the Soul Forge right now, and if you can't afford it, use the Mountain Crusher because the thing about this weapon is even though it creates blue and yellow, and nothing on the team uses blue, it doesn't matter because it's still going to create lots of match fours and opportunities for match fours. But if you don't have this, use the Mountain Crusher. It will create a brown storm, and that's fine because as they fall down, lots of brown falls down. That's opportunities for match fours. Any exploding weapon will do here. And having one that will transform the light storm to something else isn't necessarily a good thing, but you're still going to get match fours. This says a storm. It doesn't have to be a light storm, just any storm. So you're all good. You'll be fine. So let's take this into battle. I'll show you how this works. At these low levels, it's just going to blow right through. Da-da-da. I forgot to buy any tiers. That is going to slow things down immensely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize the stupid thing here. Oh, it didn't. It didn't. It didn't go for my hero. Alright, that's good. I forgot to buy tiers, which... it's beautiful. Okay, let's take this guy out. I'm going to show you one more with this. The whole point of this team is, having enchant is what makes it so fast. I forgot that I was entangled. Dang it. Well, this is not going as intended, that's for sure. Alright, well, and I also forgot I had full mana on this guy, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Now, this is the Tower of Doom. This is a time when you want to buy stuff in the shop, absolutely, because, for one thing, this is in the Soul Forge right now, but why waste 800 diamonds when you can get it in the shop? Right here at Tier 4, I recommend, if you care about the doomed weapons at all, I recommend buying up as much as you can, all the way up to Tier 6 if you can, to get those Light Forge scrolls because it's a fantastic well, it's not fantastic, but it's the best deal that you can get on the Forge Scrolls. So I don't have very many gems, but I'm going to do what I can here, and it'll help out my guild and all of that stuff. But if you can afford to get up to tier 4 and get yourself this doomed weapon, it actually looks like it might be useful because 3% chance per tempering level to insta-kill the enemy. Now, this won't work on a Doom. As I said, it's immune to everything, including lethal damage, but just for general use, yeah. So if you have this tempered up to level 10, that's a 30% chance to insta-kill, which I believe is the highest percentage rate for any weapon in the game to insta-kill. But you have to have it leveled all the way up, and you need a ton of Forge Scrolls for that. So I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to get all the things because I want those. Oh, look at the owl set. That's cute. Because I want those light Forge Scrolls. For 500 gems? No. But I will buy up to this level. All right. And anything that is available to use in the Tower of Doom here, you can pull from just about everything that you can. Let me show you. It's something possible for you to pull, so it is possible to get Shahbanu Vespera. Haha. All right, so everything you see here is something that you can pull. Look at all of these mythics that use yellow that you could possibly pull from the shop. You won't be able to pull the Horde Mimic, that's a special, but all of these other, look at all of the mythics that use yellow. Holy cow. You also won't be able to get the Leonis Tower, Mistralus, Phoenicia. I forgot to make a Phoenicia team. How dare I? All right, well, we'll make one. We'll make a Phoenicia team in just a bit. All right. So anyway, look at them. Good luck to you. I hope that you're able to pull a mythic from the shop. That would be awesome. You know, if you're buying stuff to conquer the Tower of Doom anyway, maybe you'll get lucky and pull one of these mythics along the way. Or even legendaries that you don't have. Anyway, so that is first team. I said I was going to show it again with actual Potion of Enchantment and Explosion. Can't believe I did that. Alright, so I'm just grabbing the next team to show you without any legendaries. Alright, here I am. So, once again, I'm going to prioritize this because there's just not a ton of stuff on the board. Oh, and it missed again. How dare it miss? Well, I'll be using another finesse team as we go. So, not like this. I'll be using one with finesse, just not this team. So maybe I can show you a little better how finesse works, but oh no. I forgot to look at what levels I'm supposed to be doing here. Hold on. 2 and 3 was correct. Now I need to do 3 and 4. Okay. After I do the boss room. So the next team I have for you with no legendaries is this one. I'm using Elementalist simply because it is the safest team that you can possibly use. You know, you've got that Entangle and Stun and Freeze. Again, it's not going to work on the Dooms, but it is safe for everything else. I'm going to change the class, though, because I need to level something else, and I was working on War Priest, so I'm just going to switch to War Priest for me, and we'll go in here. Now, Priest is a good class to use during the Tower of Doom for the light Tower of Doom, yellow Tower of Doom, that's what I'm trying to say, because it boosts yellow. I guess I should probably explain this team. I'll do that. Let's do one more with this team. So I said 3 and 4, so we'll do this first. So Mountain Crusher, because I'm assuming everyone has Mountain Crusher. You just need to get your brown mana mastery up in order to have this weapon. Atlanta, you get her from completing the storyline at Divinia Field. She does damage to all enemies. Then Volthrenax is an awesome epic. He also does damage to all enemies. Boosted by yellow gems destroyed, so you get some extra bonus 4 points per yellow gem when you explode. And then the flame cannon also does damage to all enemies, and it might burn them as well. So Anyway, let's take this in here, and then I need to grab my tributes, and then I'll show you the next team. All right. Hate it when it takes away the match 4 I was about to take. All right, we'll just do that. And sure. Blow things up, show you. Yeah, I know I have full mana here, but I just want to show you we can just blow things up and get lots of mana. We'll use the flame cannon this time, just like that. Yes, I know it's not going to be as efficient when you're lower level, but it is something that you can use. I really like having a mana generator or 2 and something that will do damage to all enemies. I said 3 and 4, so I'm going to switch teams to another. I have so many teams to share with you. All right, so the next team that I have for you is Fight, Edit, Manage, Paste, again with Volthrenax and Elementalist, but we've got instead the Black Manacles. You get this for free by getting your brown and purple, sorry, your brown and purple mana mastery up. Damage to all enemies, 20% chance to devour a random enemy except for the dooms, or the Explode Stool also is immune to devour. You know, it does damage to all enemies. We've got the Herdmaster here for mana generation, Volthrenax for damage to all enemies once again, and then Penglong, damage to all enemies. So this would be better to run with a Light Storm so that you have plenty of yellow to blow up. You've got yellow from the Herdmaster blowing things up, yellow for Volthrenax. I put Elementalist on the team code again because it's safe, and I am assuming if you don't have any legendaries that you really need that safety net. But I'm going to change this to Stormcaller for me because it'll be more efficient, and I love efficiency. If you feel safe on the earlier levels using Stormcaller, I would recommend it. Alrighty, so don't need brown. Kind of want to get Volthrenax leveled up here with some mana so that I can show you how this will work. So you just choose a spot to explode where there's lots of yellow gems. This spot. Either one of these would work for getting 4 yellow at once. Here we go. Lots of damage. Not that I can really showcase that at this low level, but we'll just use this one again. So I just needed to do for, let's see, 3 and 4. Next time's just 4. All right, we'll do this, and then we'll switch to another team. One more. Oh, nope. Nope, that was the third team with Legendaries. Okay, we'll do that, of course. Blow things up with the Herdmaster. Kapow! Oh. And this one. And Black Manacles. Very nice. All right, now we're going to switch to teams with Legendaries. And don't worry, of course I have teams here with High Priestess Shazka. I pronounced it wrong earlier, it's Shazka. All right, I said room 4 this time. Now, these rooms I'm doing, if you're new to the Tower of Doom, the rooms each have a boon, and you don't know what it's going to be until you go into that room, but it will be the same for everyone in your specific guild. Every guild has different rooms, so the rooms that I'm doing aren't going to be the same for you, but you have to unlock a room. You have to get the unlock in order to go here, to the boss room, to go up another floor. Just do whatever, just talk to your guildmates. Most guilds are going to coordinate to help people get the boons that they want the most. If you look at the thumbnail for this video, you will see what all of the boons are. And actually, I don't have it prepared, but I'm going to pull it up for you. I apologize. Tower of Doom. Name, I want Tower of Doom yellow, please. We'll pull this over here. Sorry, this will take me just a minute here. I meant to do this at the beginning of the video, and I totally forgot about it. I apologize. Let me just, properties, Have to make this so you can see it. All right, that should be it. There we go. All right, Tower of Doom boons. So there's armor, life, attack, haste, which gives you an extra Doom sigil. When I say Doom sigil, what I mean is an extra Doom defeated for your guild. Magic scroll, one extra magic to everyone in your guild. Luck gives you +2 points to the guild's Doom total. So luck is even better than haste. Have I got the haste right? +1 Doom Sigil. All right. Power Scroll +1 to all guild boons. Unlock, obviously, unlocks the boss room. Fireball instantly win any non-boss room. And the Heroism Scroll, instantly defeat the Doom. You do not have to unlock the Doom in order to use the Heroism Scroll. So when you get to a floor where the only thing you need is an unlock, just go straight to the boss room to use the Heroism Scroll, but I recommend you don't do that until you are at the highest level that you can complete. All right, sorry about that. I wish I had remembered to have that ready for you. All right, so what floor am I on? I've lost track. I'm on floor 3. And floor 3, that's room 4. And make sure I've got this new team. I think I'll use this team one more time because, you know, I can. I have so many sigils, and I have a ton of teams to show you, but yeah, we'll just use this one more time. Now we're just a little higher level than I was. Let's go ahead and try this. Well, that worked. All right, blow things up, kapow! And we'll go ahead and do this. Nice. All right, now we're going to switch to teams with legendaries. Okay, so that was the only one I needed to do on floor 3. Let's switch teams. Edit, manage, paste. Here we go. Using priest class because a couple of reasons, actually. So for priest class, bonus yellow mana from yellow gem matches. And I really like the random status effect. Cleanse myself, brilliant aura, 3 magic at the start of battle. All allies gain 1 magic. You can change these, but also, again, bonus yellow mana from yellow gem matches. So you have 2 bonuses to yellow. So you match 3 yellow mana, you actually get 5, as long as your hero is not stunned. All right, so the team I have put together here, we're using Luna from the Warrens. I love this troop. She does damage to all enemies and either inflicts 2 random status effects to all enemies or 1 to 2 random status effects, positive ones, to all allies. And I love the explode a random gem when matching yellow, so and you could use this with Stormcaller instead. Stormcaller would be great with this team. Queen Xochi is going to blow things up if there's a storm, and wait, oh no, I have to use Stormcaller with this. I was thinking, sorry, let me just fix that. Have to use Stormcaller. There, fixed. All right, so Queen Xochi, we have to have that storm in order to get that explosion. That's extra mana generation from her. She has a chance to summon, so if something dies, then we've got Leanansidhe from the Underworld. This one's from Dark Court. She will do damage to all enemies, even if they're submerged. As long as you can hit the bottom troop, she will hit them all. So bottom and everything above them, and she drains mana as well, so this will be good for fighting dooms, just to be sure that they don't get you death marked. And she also steals 2 magic from the first enemy whenever you match 4+ gems, which is going to be fantastic because this will go up every time she steals magic. And then the Fist of Heaven for extra explosions. And as for yellow gems, Stormcaller, it's perfect. It's perfect, I say. So let's take this in. This should work beautifully. Now that I remember to get my storm on there. I was thinking that I had High Priestess Shazka on the team, which is why I was using a different class. So, oops. Good thing I always test these things before I put them out. Yeah, we'll do brown. Green. Alright, we're gonna do this. Explosions! Oh, I love this team. Going up to floor 4, where I need to do rooms 2 and 4. Alright. So we'll go and do team 4. Sorry, room 2 first. I'm going to use the same team because, you know, I just kind of want to be able to show you these teams and make sure that you get a good idea of how they're going to work. And it's kind of hard when you only do one battle. All right, we'll do that. And, well, okay, I can do that. Kind of want to do this just because she's going to explode things, and I love the explosions. Well, I'm still too low level to really show off these teams, but I don't know how far actually, I do know how far my guild hasn't mapped a ton of these things yet, so I guess I should start just showing you all of the teams so I don't run out of things and have to have you watch me map things during this part of the video. So next up we have got the rope dart, which I love. You should know what this does. It's the most powerful, arguably the most powerful weapon in the game. Takes away all of the armor, does damage, pulls them to the front, entangles them, and gets an extra turn. It's just crazy powerful. Divinia will blow things up and give life to all allies, also cleanses them, so if there are any negative status effects, such as the death mark from the dooms. Luna, again, damage to all enemies and blows things up. And then High Priestess Chazka. Damage to all enemies, boosted by yellow gems, and she conjures a light storm at the start of every turn. If you don't have this troop or you haven't seen my video for this week, you can only pull her from event chests right now. That's the only way to get her. She just came out today, and so the only way to get her is from event keys for now. Now when we're in Suncrest. So, all right, let's take it in and see how it does. I'm excited about using her. I think she's going to be awesome. You can have a light storm without having to use Stormcaller, and I love that. It's exciting to me. All right, and you could totally use Sunspear or something with a firestorm so that she'll have plenty to blow up, but I'm not really worried about that. So we're just, you know, I can't really showcase this. It's going to insta-kill, but let's try casting Shazka. Wow! Oh! I might have fun with all of this. I don't know what I'm going to use when I stop recording. Let's go ahead and head in here. Want to use it again, but I have lots of teams to show you. So I'm just going to get on with it. So the next team without Mythics that uses Legendaries is Borealis, Divine Ishbaala, Qilin, and Fist of Heaven. So let me double check this banner. Usually I use this with High King with Zul'Goth, and he freezes everything. So I'm thinking I don't ever cast with Borealis when I'm using him with Zul'Goth. But I do kind of want to cast because he's going to freeze all of the enemies, and then he's going to do triple skull damage to him. He's up here for the 65% skull damage reduction as well, but we have 2 skull spammers and something that explodes things and will bless the entire team as well, except for Borealis. Divine, 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 because I'm using Priest class. Explodey and random status effect and summons. Love this weapon. I think it's my favorite of the explodey weapons that summons because there seems to be a higher rate of summoning mythics with this weapon than any other explodey weapon. All right, so let me look at this banner. So actually, plus yellow minus brown. Yellow. That would do. That would boost Qilin and Fist of Heaven. Let's just check minus brown. See how that goes. Um, I'm just going to stick with that. I am going to change the banner. And let me just, okay, I've got that pasted in there. Ba-dum-ba. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Want to cast with Borealis before you convert skulls. Divine Ishbaala gives all three of these troops a 40% mana start because they're all divine. She transforms red gems to skulls and green gems to yellow, enchants 2 random allies, while Qilin will take purple gems to red, which will give Divine Ishbaala something to transform, and brown gems to skulls, and blesses 2 random allies, which will help. Blessed allies cannot be death marked, or if they are death marked, it will remove the death mark, and then Fist of Heaven again. So let's stick this in here. A skull spamming team, yes. I didn't make an Evendra team, but there is at least one Evendra team on my forum with my yellow attack stuff that I told you about earlier. And I already killed the first one. I was looking somewhere else. All right, well, that's good for me. Green would be best. You know, I'm just not going to be able to show you this stuff. This is red to skulls. I have beautiful alignment. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then this takes brown gems to skulls, and look at that alignment. Oh, it's slower, but it's fun. It's slower, but fun. And, it won't be that slow if I freeze things first. So that's an option. Don't love it as much as some of the other stuff, but I might later on in the Tower of Doom. So the next team is from Boomstick Fancypants. This is something that I use for Guild Wars. I think will work great in here. I don't think it's ideal, but I think it'll work very nicely. So I'm on floor 5. I'm sorry, there's something on my glasses all of a sudden and I can't see. Hold on. All right, floor 5, room 2 and 4. All right, coming back. Room 2. Fight, edit, manage, paste. Ta-da! Snowy Owl, Shahbanu Vespera, Rope Dart, and Mistralus. Snowy Owl destroys all purple gems that feeds Mistralus. And then you create gems of a chosen color. Almost always pick yellow to feed back into itself. And then Shahbanu will get going. You always cast on the Snowy Owl to get yellow for the entire team. Rope Dart does, we already went over that. And then Mistralus is amazing. I love this troop. Splash damage to 1 to 4 random enemies, jumbles the board, and gains an extra turn. The other amazing thing about Mistralus is that she enchants all allies on 4+ gem matches. She is my number 1 pick for the first mythic that somebody should craft in the game, because she's so useful when you're lower level, especially. She's just so useful. Anyway, this isn't going to be my favorite team. It's a fantastic team for Guild Wars. It's kind of slow, but it is amazing. So really, if you're going to be using Shahbanu in here, I suggest doing it with Finesse, but I will go over that in just a bit. I do have a Finesse team that we can use here. I'm just going to take the skulls and go ahead, take the yellow. We'll destroy all of the purple and cast upon yellow. Look at how many yellow there are because we're using Stormcaller, just like that. And then you just cast on the first troop and it just loops and loops and loops. And then you use Mistralus and use Rope Dart first, but make sure that they're together because Mistralus does splash damage, and if they're not touching, she will only hit whatever is touching the troop that you cast upon. So I said 2 and 4. So the next team, oh, I'm excited about this team. Wait. I forgot to show you the Finesse team with Shahbanu. I skipped it. Oops, I meant to show you that first. So I think that Shahbanu team is going to be much more useful with Finesse. Double Finesse, Shahbanu Vespera. If you don't have the Doomed Axe, it's okay. You can use Dancing Daggers, you can use any solid weapon, or you can use Rope Dart, because Rope Dart is still got that blue that Shahbanu uses. So, and I forgot to tell you, Shahbanu. Shahbanu does that. She's amazing. Okay, so let's take this in here. This is a fantastic team. This might be what I use later on in the Tower of Doom. I don't know. I've got lots of teams to choose from, so we'll see once I get higher level how I feel about it. I hate Lamia. I hate Lamia. All right. So 62 damage to an enemy. Every time I get a match 4, this is going to go up by 8 for, am I using Stormcaller? Yes, for 3 of my troops. It won't include Shahbanu, but Shahbanu can buff herself. So, that's not enough to kill, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Just because I can. And then, yeah, we'll hit it again. And this is not the most efficient use of this team. I just really hate Lamia. This will hit her twice. So it's an enemy and a random enemy, which means it can hit the same enemy twice. So let me show you this one again. Hopefully I can get a better idea, show you a better idea of how this works. This next team I'm really excited about. I think it's going to be so fun. It's going to be fun. All right. But we're not doing that yet. Right now, we need to get mana for Shahbanu Vespera, so I'm going to take the purple. And I can take a skull hit. I'm not worried about it, but I just went up to 70 with that match 4. We'll take the brown. We're up to 78. I'll take blue and purple, match 4 for purple. Yay. Take that. And now we start casting on yellow. So it can be anything here except herself. So we're going to just cast on the first slot because it might increase their attack. It can increase anything. And it casts on 3 things. The cool thing about having the Doomed Axe in here and why I love it so much is because sometimes Shahbanu's going to cast on herself and she'll hit the purple. And then you can take all of that purple and turn it into Doom Skulls. It's so fun. All right, this is up to 126 damage, and we are low enough level. I'm just going to leave it at that. Take out that Valraven. And yeah, we'll just do that. Take them out. This is a fantastic team. I love it. It's a little slower to start than a Snowy Owl team, but in the end, it's going to do more damage. So now we are on floor 6. Right, floor 6. Let me check that. Floor 6, we want to do 3 and 4. So far, that's weird. It's only been 2 rooms that we want to do for every level so far, which is interesting. It usually doesn't work that way. All right, now this is a team I'm looking forward to a lot. So we're still going monocolor, kind of. Everything uses yellow or yellow and purple. So if she casts on anything, it's going to help. A little less likelihood to loop when there are multiple colors here, but still monochromatic in general. So the star, it's going to give magic to a random ally, increasing the attack. And with all of those yellows on the board that we're going to get from Shahbanu, we're going to loop. There's no question. Every yellow gem gives you an extra 7% chance. All right, 7% for each yellow board on the yellow gem on the board. So the star, Shahbanu Vespera, Umbral Tome that does damage to all enemies. Don't care about the boost. Not worried about that. Damage to all enemies. Let me just double check this. It does create a dark storm, but that's okay because everything's using purple except for my first troop. It also drains 3 mana from the first enemy, and then High Priestess Shaka, who will change that storm back to a light storm every single turn. Unless she dies or gets stunned, every turn you're going to have a light storm. So, and she does damage to all enemies. It's going to be beautiful. This may be my favorite team that I put together. I don't know. I haven't used it yet, but in concept, I love this team. Love this team. Right, and I said for floor 6, 3, and 4. Coming back to you. So we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and, yeah, take some yellow. How much yellow is on the board? So I have a 98% chance for an extra turn already. So I'm going to cast this and really 98% chance and I didn't get an extra turn. It's to a random ally, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Who did it give it to? Huh. Who did it give the... Okay, that's all right. We're going to do this. And then we will cast on the first slot because yellow, solid yellow. And 112. So I will... She got extra magic. Okay, we are at 36, 97, 61. So we're going to cast this. Guaranteed extra turn. 36, 97, 138 damage to all enemies. Ah! Oh, I love it. So we don't want to take this yellow away. We want to leave it there because we're going to cast again on yellow. Just like that. We'll take that off. If I really don't have enough yellow on the board to loop right now, so I'm going to cast. Yeah, I think I'll do the 138 damage to all enemies. I'm good with that. Oh, I love this team. That's fun. I love it. I get excited. All right, next team. Oh my goodness, this next team, folks. I did put together an Evendra team. Oh, I did put together an Evendra team. This is going to be fun. I said 3 and 4. All right. I love this team, though. I really, really like it. Okay, paste. Let me fix this code really quickly here. Lightning Strike and Fortitude. Immune to Deathmark is excellent. So let me just copy this, manage. We'll do that. There are others that could, that can have the Fortitude. Of course, the Dooms, if they cast, will Deathmark. And I think they can Deathmark from match forwards as well. Anyway, look at this. Divinia for the heal and cleanse. This will blow up purple gems, or turn them into Doom Skulls. This will convert all yellow gems to Uber Doom Skulls. And then the Orrery, you have a persistent storm that is, it's yellow and purple and yellow. So we'll have plenty of purple for here. We'll have plenty of yellow for here. I'm going to change it to Priest for me. I'm not worried about Rock Solid at this low level. I'm going to change it to Priest for that bonus yellow that I talked about. 5 instead of 3 when you make a match 3 is amazing. Plus a surge possibility. So, all right, let's see how it goes. This is going to be dangerous. Very dangerous, but fun. It's going to be super fun. I know it. All right. Oh, I hate the frickin' Lamia, though. All right, first I've got to get mana. So Divinia for the win. Woohoo, Divinia! Plus Divinia will help me survive my own skulls. I already have this ready, but no alignment. I have this ready, but no alignment. And that's the problem with these skull spamming teams, is that sometimes you're just not going to have alignment. So I'm going to take the blue because they need it. I don't really care about casting the Orrery in general. Oh, look at it. Look at all the yellow. No, I want it. I want it. Oh, purple. I had all that purple. Let's blow things up again. And oh, I had alignment for just a second. So rude. Fine. I'll cast this. It's not a very powerful spell, but it's boosted by yellow and purple. I want to get some room by some skulls. Let's do this. Yes, we have alignment. Yay! We have alignment. Boom. We have alignment for her again. But look, we also have alignment for purple because of the Orrery. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. Plenty of options for this Tower of Doom, and I'm loving it. I'm loving all of the different things that we can do here, and I really want to use that again, but I'm not going to because this has been very, very long, and I still have three. I still have three teams to show you. So we're gonna do the boss room here, right? And yep, 2% chance for a death mark when matching whatever color the doom is. Red gems in this case. So we'll do this. Luckily, we are not running with a firestorm. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is get red for Divinia so we can blow things up. Not quite there yet. So we're going to take purple for Evendra and blow things up. Yeah, I could have a 50% mana start for Evendra, but I want the heal and the cleanse. Yellow, purple, purple. Watch this. Boom. Oh, I love it so much. Why is there so much red? Who started the red storm? You did. Summon a firestorm when an ally dies. Meh. But when it comes back to my turn next time, it will change back to my my star storm with the purple and yellow. But now they have more of a chance to hurt me. So no alignment on yellow. So I'm just going to take this. And yeah, we'll just take that. I love the dual storm troops so much. They make me happy. All right, I'm on floor 7 now, right? Floor 7. Let's see what I need. Floor 7, only need room 3. All right, so the next team that I have for you, go to room 3, is another one with High Priestess Shazka. Manage paste with that persistent yellow storm. I'm using War Priest. Why am I using War Priest? I will show you why I'm using War Priest. It's because of Ares. So Ares does damage to the first enemy, and if they die, explode 8 gems. Nice, love the explosion. The reason I'm using War Priest is for one of its traits. Deal double skull damage versus stunned enemies. Of course, you can't stun the Doom, but I'm going to the wrong place. I'm going to class and War Priest. You can use Elementalist, of course. It's probably safer, but my Elementalist is full up. 50% chance to stun a random enemy at the start of the turn. You don't even need any match 4s. You just need that 50-50 chance. So Elementalist, higher chance of safety and whatnot, but I wanted to try War Priest because, as I said, I've got the other one maxed out. So we're going to do this. La la la. Sorry. The Ridgeback is here for mana generation. I figure 24 exploding gems is plenty. Rope Dart to strip off that armor and make them, you know, a lot more susceptible. And Chazka, right? Chazka. I'll get it eventually. Chazka for the Light Storm, for the Bless, and for damage to all enemies. So do I love this team? It's not my favorite of them, but we're just going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll hit him. We've got a stun on board. We'll get this here. And we'll do this. At least for these early levels, it's going to be very efficient. Boom, boom, boom. Not my favorite, but it is a possibility. So I only needed to do that room, and then the next team that I have, 2 more teams. 2 more teams. This time we're going to do a true damage team. And we're going to do Uriali and Astral Mother. So you see I'm using Dragon Guard, which seems like a really odd choice. And let me show you why I chose Dragon Guard. There are plenty of other choices that are just as good or better, but we do have 40% skull damage reduction. And then also, that doesn't matter. Barrier at the start of battle. Razor Armor adds 20% of armor to skull damage. Barrier a random ally if somebody dies. And Banishment, dispel all enemies on 4+ gem matches. It's not perfect, but I like having the... also, wait, wasn't there bonus red mana? Wait, I thought there was bonus red mana here. Did I change it? Oh, I chose banishment instead. Let's go back to this. Bonus red mana to help feed Divinia. So if you want that extra red mana, then I would recommend that. Yes, I have a minus on Astro Mother. Not too terribly worried about that. Because enchant and Divinia, so there are probably better classes. Mystic Manuscript will explode purple gems and summon as well. Having her at the front of the queue, probably not the bestest of ideas, but, you know, it's a team. So we'll do that, blow things up here. And I'm going to go ahead and remove brown gems. We'll do some true scatter damage like that. And then Uriali didn't quite do the trick, but blow things up, get some mana for something else here. It's okay. I don't love it, but it is an option. I just don't think it's not an ideal team. I like some of the others better. And lastly, something that's going to be incredibly fast on the lower levels. I don't know how it will fare on the higher levels, but it's going to be really, really nice and really, really fast. I need rooms 2 and 3 only here. So we're going to do this. This is the final team I have to show you. Manage paste. I'm using Rune Priest for multiple reasons. So Rune Priest, for one thing, summon a Death Storm when an enemy dies. That's going to be very helpful for my team because it is heavily brown. We've got random status effect, or you can do impact here. Gain 3 magic of using a shield, which I am. Gain barrier at the start of battle. 20% of armor to skull damage. Rock solid. Gain barrier when matching brown gems. And gain bonus brown mana from brown gem matches. Of course, you can use Titan or whatever you want here. I already have that maxed out, so I'm going to go with this. You could totally use Elementalist or Titan or Sentinel, whatever you like. And I have to cough. Hold on. So, Sir Quentin Hadley gives a 50% mana start to himself and to Guard's avatar. Gads, I have to cough, sorry. He is going to have a boost to this damage that he does to all enemies based upon his armor, which is what Shield of Erskaya is for. You can just cast this on Guard's avatar and he destroys all things. He's already at my base stats going to do plus 51 damage to each and every enemy. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and hit him with this Shield of Erskaya. Right now he's at 51. Actually 59, no 51, and now he's up to plus 112 to each enemy. So he will scale, so to speak. And this is a skull spammer, which is kind of dangerous to run if you don't want to hurt the skull or the armor, but we're just going to blow these guys away. So I'll show this. I'm going to finish up this floor and that then end the video so that you guys can have this. It's going to take a while to upload because I have talked so much. Did I say 3 and 4? Hold on. Or 2 and 3. Wait, floor 8, 2 and 3. Okay, I almost went to 4. All right, 2 and 3. And then the boss room, just to give you more of an idea of how this team works if you haven't seen it before. Herdmaster is really a great mana generator. Better, of course, if you have yellow on the board, but you could always go with Stormcaller. And you could always replace Sir Quentin Hadley with Chaska. So I'm going to go ahead and cast here. And then we'll do this. And blow them away. Nice. Love it. Love it. Fireball Scroll. Love that too. And we'll do this room and we'll be done with this video. Now on the lower levels, if you have stats high enough, you won't need to use the Shield of Erskaya at all to start with. So we don't have brown, so we'll do this. Blow things up, get some brown, hopefully. I had a match 4 there and I wasn't paying attention, darn. Alright, we'll do this. I don't think this is going to one-shot. Nope. So we'll just blow things up again and cast again. Doo-doo-doo. Almost got him full on that one cast. Awesome. So we'll just do this and blow things up. Yeah. Ah, all right, that is it. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget, any yellow attack team will work, and you can change the weapon. You don't have to leave it as a yellow weapon. But that is what I have for you. Check out the description below with team codes and a link to my forum with my yellow attack teams. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and we'll see you folks soon. Bye-bye!